Fredwuar. 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 Fredwuar.
Who are you?
Ian.
Ian who?
Ian Morison.
Ian Morison, who do you have next to you?
I have Glenn Morison with me.
Hi,
Morison, welcome.
hi, I'm Glenn Morison.
That's good. Welcome to the Fredwuar Experience, brought to you by Fredcom Basketball in Canberra, ACT. We're located at Phillip in a very nice apartment.
It is very nice, and I'll say thank you for having us on. There's been some elite guests in the past, so I'm happy to be here.
Oh, no more elite than you both today. This is a pleasure. Right off the bat, I have a gift for you, Ian. It's a pop vinyl of Michael Jordan, the GOAT, with number 45.
Wow, nice. Yes, thank you.
The relevance of the GOAT is the GOAT retired from basketball and focused on baseball. We all know that timeline. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets would win back-to-back championships. So the landscape of the NBA was changed. And until Black Jesus came back and announced that he's back and managed to go on to win 3 more championships. So do you see the similarities with yourself? Do you see, like yourself, though, who didn't retire, you went overseas to play for St. Francis in Chicago. And when you came back, started the run of the dominance of the Vikings championship. We're currently on 4 and up to 5. Would you agree that your timeline and the GOAT's timeline are similar?
I have to agree with you there, Fredwuar. It seems eerily similar. So I don't want to compare myself to that, but it's close.
I mean, before you came back, what happened was West won it. Was that correct, Glenn?
Unfortunately, yes.
We won't talk about that here. What's important is you came back and you started this trend of winning championships.
Yes, it's just the Vikings way. So happy to help.
Similar to the Ted Lasso way.
Yes, I've never seen Ted Lasso, but yes.
Okay. It'll be up to Glenn now, as you're leaving for Germany, to become the Scottie Pippen to your MJ. How do you think he'll go this season as the Vikings look to their 5th championship and leading the young faces of the team?
Look, it's going to be a challenge for him, but I think he's ready to take up that responsibility now.
Right. Well, in the case of you going away, I have a gift for you and your partner, Emily. Is it Emily?
Yes, yes it is.
Just bear with me for a second. It's freckled chocolate from Blue Mountains Cafe.
Yep, Emily loves her freckled chocolate, so she's going to really appreciate this one, Fredwuar. Thanks.
You're welcome. I figured that it's going to be like a 24-hour or so plane ride, so you're going to need something from Australia.
Yes, this will surely sustain both of us for the whole flight.
And you'll notice that we're very diverse. We've chosen black and white.
Yes, and it's got pink on it as well, and that's her favourite colour. So.
Oh, pink!
Yes.
Ba-boom!
Yes.
What can you tell me about Emily's obsession with chocolate freckles?
I can't blame her really. They're so tasty. And shout out to Junie Chocolate Factory. They do some great chocolate freckles, so that was a good introduction to them.
Oh, how did you discover her obsession with the chocolate freckles?
Kathy introduced her to the chocolate freckle.
All right. Well, shout out to Kathy as well then.
Yep.
Over to you, Glenn Morison, a.k.a. the Brindabella Beacon, a.k.a. Nothing Too Sexy. Glenn, now that you're the main big guy in the Vikings Prem 1 team, I thought it would help if you had something to help you sort out the new batch of talents. So I have a gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
Just bear with me for a second as I give the gift. Here you go, Glenn.
Thanks, Fredwuar.
What can you tell me about the sorting hat and your love of all things related to Harry Potter?
Well, it's a part of Harry Potter, isn't it?
I guess so. But would it be handy to help sort out the young lads?
Yeah, I mean, this particular toy is pretty tough at the top. So if they act up, you can just give a nice little hit over the head.
You have a look at the picture there and you'll see that it flops out so you can pull it and it does something there. I think it's battery operated. It has a few voice line or something, but I'll give it time for you later to play and get used to it.
Snazzy. Very snazzy. Oh, there they are. Yeah, the little cord is at the bottom. No batteries in yet.
To help display your love, I thought what I'd do for you to help you in winter is to cover your head. So I thought I'd give you something else. A Hogwarts beanie.
Oh, thanks. Haven't I done well?
You've done quite well. And no doubt that everyone will know your love for Harry Potter from here onwards.
Oh, can I put it on?
If you'd like to, sure.
Yeah, well, like a glove, I guess.
Glenn Morison, I need to ask you a question. First of all, what is going on in this photo here?
I mean,
If you'd like to show the camera as well.
I mean, who doesn't love playing with pegs? You can put them on your nose, you can put them on your ears.
Right?
It's such a versatile toy. Like, what more do you need?
And you can look at the cheeky grin there. You can see that you're planning something or some attack of some sort with those pegs.
Well, yeah, it's possibly even more fun to put on other people than yourself.
So you're telling me you love to peg people?
I think you're saying that, but
Baboom.
pegs on.
Oh, I see. Now, a skill that you've perfected since those days in the photo, Glenn, is that you like to wrap up household items such as dog food or toilet paper, and you disguise them as big and impressive presents for birthdays or Christmas. Is this true?
Well, yeah, it is.
When did you start doing this practice, and how long did you keep it up for?
Well, when everyone else was giving presents, but I didn't have money to buy presents. So, you grab a household gift and wrap it up and be cool for a bit.
And what led you to pick dog food or toilet paper?
I don't know. I guess they were just in low demand in the house, so we had copious amounts.
Obviously, with dogs and toilet paper, and the weight as well, it helps, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Your family are now better at picking up these crafty gifts. So I thought maybe what you need while you're in the theme of Harry Potter is something else to help you. Excuse me for a second. If you'd like to put your gifts down.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. What can you tell me what this is?
Well, it looks like a Marauder's map towel. Oh. Yep. Be good for playing in the pool instead of playing with pegs.
The reason why we've given you this Marauders map is to help you with your Gunners game, hopefully, with the amount of carrying that you've been doing on the team. And also, you'll know every movement of every player on the court, and it'll help you as well. Would you agree?
I hope it does. I mean, at the very least, you can wipe off some sweat, I guess.
Could you explain to those who are unaffiliated or unknown with the Harry Potter, what is the Marauders map?
Well, it's a map where you can see everyone's current location in the castle.
And that includes the invisible cloak and everything like that.
Everything.
Thank you, Glenn, for your knowledge. Dropping dimes for everyone on the Harry Potter world. Complete this sentence, Ian and Glenn. I mean, it's crazy.
We finish each other's sentences?
Yes, but actually it's more we finish each other's...
Sandwiches.
What was that again, Glenn?
Sandwiches.
That is correct. That's what I was going to say.
I never met someone who thinks so much like me.
Jinx!
Double jinx.
Jinx again. Oh, it's been so long. So excuse me for a second while I get the other gift. Woo! Uh-oh.
Where's the other gift going?
Where's the other gift?
Where has the other gift?
Check probably here. In the black bag.
No. It's...
The black bag is empty.
Oh, it's right behind you, Stream.
Oh, sorry.
How awkward. Here you go. This is a gift for both of you to re-practice that song. What can you tell us about this gift?
Great movie, fantastic songs, great animation, just overall really good movie.
And what is your favorite track from that song, apart from the one we've just... Is it Open Door of Love or something like that?
Mine is Love is an Open Door. Let It Go is always a crowd favourite. But yeah, I think For the First Time in Forever, but the reprise version, that's my favourite.
And Glenn, what's yours?
I think mine's the Troll song. What's it called again? I don't know what it's called. Fixer Upper, maybe. Yeah, Fixer Upper. That's the one. It's the one with the trolls.
And so we've brought you guys back together, and thank you for sharing your coordinated singing of Love is an Open Door. You both have covered Love is an Open Door for the public to see. Is that correct?
Yes, we have.
Could you tell us more about that?
That was a long time ago. We did a little bit of karaoke and we absolutely nailed it.
I could see the video that it was a smash and everyone was applauding for you both.
It was very popular, yes. Everyone loved it.
So not only are you great basketballers, handsome, and great singers as well.
We're very versatile when it comes to all those things, so yes.
Like a Tim Tam and a coffee, if you will.
Yep, or maybe jam and cream on a scone.
Or maybe Nike socks and Birkenstock.
Yes.
As you can see down here. Now, Ian, not many people would know this about you, but I have a gift for you. So just bear with me for a second. Here you go. If you'd just like to open that up and have a look at what it is. And who else is in there that you can see as part of the poster? There's one more of your favorite artists in there. I believe it's this guy here.
Who's this?
XXX Tentacion.
Yep. Yes, I do like a little bit of rap.
Unfortunately, Lil Peep as well. And it's funny that when Juice WRLD released this, that later on he would meet his demise. Hopefully you don't. But I gifted you this poster because, like them, you are a legend among the Canberra basketball community. Would you agree with that statement?
Yes, the Vikings ring speaks for itself.
How many rings are we talking about in total?
About 4.
4 only? I thought there would have been 1 or 2 maybe before you left for St. Francis.
Oh, that's true. There was about 1 or 2 more. You lose count after so many.
You are a humble man.
Yes.
Like Glenn as well. Glenn, is it true that when Ian is happy, he'll listen to Juice WRLD, but when he's feeling edgy, he'll listen to XXX Tentacion?
It's true. We share a Spotify mix, and that's all his moody mixes.
How often do you rely on this moody mix?
Occasionally. When I'm feeling a bit angsty, I listen to a little bit of angsty rap. Yeah, it's good.
Would you say that Glenn should use this before big games like the finals of the NBA 1 East Finals?
Maybe not. Maybe just relying on a little bit of Luke Combs might be the answer to that one.
Great call. So, to help you while you go overseas, I have another gift for you. Hold that one. I have 2 gifts for you, and hopefully you can make use of this in Germany. If you'd like to put down, I'll help you with the poster. What can you tell me about these vinyls?
Oh, yes. This is Goodbye and Good Riddance by Juice WRLD. And then this one is the debut album from the late XXX Tenation.
Tentacion! But that's okay.
That's okay. And they're vinyls.
Yes, so it's fitting that Tentacion's album is called 17. I have no affiliation with you being 17. I'm sure you had fun times. And these thoughts here with what were You Are Not Alone, to the pain you must be numb. But goodbye and good riddance. Is that how you feel while leaving Canberra to Germany?
No, it's more of a reluctant farewell, and I'll see you soon.
So it's not the end of for Ian. How long until you come back, Ian?
It'll be a few years, but I'll be back.
Thank you. Every legend has their weakness. For example, Superman and his kryptonite. While yourself, what do you have a fear of?
I don't like spiders at all.
And would you include snakes in that mix?
Yep, don't like them either, or heights. That matter, yeah.
So how, can I ask, did you jump from a massive 3-meter boulder when you noted a family of spiders emerging from a crack? You conquered all three things, the fear of spiders, the fear of heights. It was impressive.
It was more than just a family. It was a colony of spiders, and they were big huntsmen. And I overturned a rock, and they all come running at me, so I just jumped off the rock.
And how old were you at this stage?
Oh, I was about 10, I think. Yeah, around there.
So would you say that this picture is the correct age?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about like the right age.
So how were you able to handle snakes while having a fear of snakes?
Just courage. Just beating your fears. Yeah.
It seems that your mother, Kathy, has conditioned you to face your fears and thus given you all the tools to win the championships and everything ahead.
Yes, she's done a good job, Kathy.
Including traveling to Germany. Like, you've never been to Germany, so this is a first.
Yes, no, never been, so it'll be an interesting experience.
And, well, Glenn, you've played against the Inner West Bulls this season in the NBL 1 East Conference and posted a stat line of 33 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks. Can I ask you, how did you manage to overcome your fear of cows and bulls?
I don't know. I mean, the fear brings up the adrenaline, and I guess that's all it is.
I mean, it was quite a handy win because it dominated from there and you didn't show any fear at all. It was more like the look of the eye of the tiger, because some could say.
I guess you could say that.
So I'll bring another picture for you. What can you tell me about this bull? If you'd like to show the camera as well.
Well, I believe this is a very scary bull who chased me on a go-kart when I was young.
Well, I'll see if I've got it correct. As the story goes, one day when riding in the paddock in a dune buggy, you were chased in a bull and screamed at the top of your lungs. Apparently, you could hear this for miles. You threw the buggy into reverse and kept going backwards. Fortunately, as we can see, you survived and were probably only about 10. Would that be correct?
Yeah, I don't think I screamed. I think I was very, very courageous while it happened. It was a life-threatening event. I threw the buggy in reverse and just got out of there.
So 10 years old in a dune buggy faced with a bull and the only thing you could do was reverse. This is like Fast and Furious material.
And you can see why I was scared of cows.
But then how do you explain your Inner West Bulls performance?
Just the adrenaline, I guess. I see it and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do now. And then the heart started racing and you just got to go out there.
Thank you for that insight. Glenn, I thought I'd help you calm down. So I have a gift for you. Here you go.
Yeah, here it comes.
So, given that you were in the country and giving advice to bulls, like the Inner West Bulls, and bull riding are all part of the country culture and everything like that, what can you tell me about Luke Combs?
Oh, he's just got the voice of an angel. What more do you need? He's every man's dream. He sings good songs, has an attractive girlfriend, and makes a lot of money.
It's fitting, isn't it? The LP that I've just given you is called What You See Is What You Get.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking at, Glenn Morison, is what I see is what I do get. a big, dominant center, able to handle life, even living in his own apartment right now as we speak. So do you think that Luke and you are mirroring each other's life?
Look, if I can have anywhere near the amount of money he has in my mirroring of his life, I'll be a happy chap.
Okay. Can I ask, with that vinyl there,
Yeah.
would you probably dedicate a track like Even Though I'm Leaving for your brother Ian? Would that be fitting for your brother?
Yeah. What else was there? More like Blue Collar Boys. I think that defines us. We're just a couple of blue collar lads.
And what's the song about in that vinyl LP there?
Oh, just a couple of hardworking guys, just close to the earth, digging holes every day. It's kind of us,
But you've been able to get out of the hole, surely.
Yeah, but we got to dig new ones, blue collar work.
I'm sorry, this is just comedy material.
Can I say what you see is what you get?
Okay, Ian, I have a picture for you. And no doubt that it's on Glenn's table as well.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this dog, and more specifically, the person who drew this?
Well, Kathy drew this picture. It's a CTM original. It's very well done. This is my son, Bentley. He's a Jack Russell, and he's just about 2 years old.
And you're not going to convert it to NFT or anything like that?
The value is it not being an NFT, so it's in high demand. So, yeah.
And what will happen to Bentley while Mum and Dad both go to Germany?
Well, she'll stay with Emily. He'll stay with Emily's mum, so he's safe and sound there.
And then what can you tell me about Kathy Morison, the person, your mother, the legend, the queen?
Yeah, she's a legend in Canberra parts, especially in the basketball community, and she does fantastic drawings in her downtime.
Could you tell me more about her drawing? Does she have a Facebook page of some sort?
Yes, she does.
Would you be able to name it for those who are interested in looking at more pictures?
Soulful Eyes? Yeah, Soulful Eyes.
Soulful Eyes by Kathy Morison, perhaps? Yeah. Okay. Why don't we bring over Kathy Morison to be part of this interview?
Oh, yeah, she'll love that.
Kathy.
She won't love that.
Kathy, perhaps be in the middle because...
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. As you can see, you've raised the gentlemen among you. Ian and Glenn, what can you tell me about your mother, Kathy? Starting with you, Ian.
She's fantastic. She raised 3 good kids, and she's always there for us. So,
You mentioned 3. Who's missing from this interview?
Claire's missing from this interview.
She's very hard to get, isn't she?
Yes, she's in high. Everyone's trying to get a hold of her. So,
Understood. And Glenn, what are your thoughts on your mother, Kathy?
She's just a really cool guy. What more do you need in a mother?
She's been there for every basketball game through the thick and thin and just supported you both to be the foundation of what is the Vikings and the Canberra Gunners. Would you say that's true?
I reckon that's pretty true.
Kathy Morison, during this interview, we've covered chocolate and we've spoken about the family affair that is the Morison bloodline. So you could say it's blood and chocolate. Would you know where I'm leading to this?
No, you're not supposed to put me on the spot, Fredwuar. I'm sorry.
So I'll help refresh your memory. I have a gift for you. What can you tell me about this gift and the person who sings this album?
Elvis Costello. No, I have not ever had that one or listened to it. He's my favourite. Yes, he's an amazing lyricist and tremendous singer-songwriter. And wow, didn't even know this one existed. So there you go.
Oh, Kathy, you can't let a young stray dog like myself find the best of Elvis Costello for you.
I know. Well, I don't know if it's his best, is it? But
No, it's mixed reviews. Some say it's kind of sporadic and not the same like his other albums.
but there's some brilliant stuff on there. Oh my God, yes, definitely.
And he's not by himself. It's Elvis Costello and the Attractions.
Yes, no, that's brilliant.
So everything's coming full circle together. We're talking about attractions like Ian and Glenn and yourself, bringing all together to be the Morison family. What can you tell me? What can you tell these young cats, Ian and Glenn, about Elvis Costello and how it shaped your life?
Um,
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
I just find he has an amazing capacity to capture the English language encapsulated in an amazing verse, and his music is brilliant. He does his own piano, and I think we can all learn something about the use of the English word.
Yes. Would these boys have seen Elvis Costello on the Austin Powers movie, perhaps?
They would have, yes.
Do you recall that moment, guys, when Elvis Costello was featured with, I think, Felicity Shagwell and Austin Powers?
I don't remember that, no, but I remember a lot about Austin Powers. Great movie.
Now, Kathy, I might need your help with this, Glenn, if that's okay.
Yep.
Kathy, can I ask, have you heard about a ship that was put to sea?
You've done it again. What?
Well, I'll help you, Kathy.
Please.
The name of this ship was called the Billy O.T.
Come on, can you sing the song?
No, you're going to have to help me some more. Come on, can we just cut this?
And then, Glenn, perhaps sing the chorus if you'd like.
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Thank you very much, Glenn. So, it turns out I have a gift for you because we've captured the sugar tea, well, not exactly rum, but it's all in the form of these gifts that I'm about to present to you. If you'd like to put that LP down, Kathy. So, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like to open it for the people? Perhaps get the boys. You don't need to hold Bentley. I understand your love for Bentley. Would you like to put Bentley down? Sorry, Bentley.
Got all sorts of bits in here.
Yes.
Open some of the bits.
Thank you, Glenn. Oh, goodness.
So we have a milk jug.
You've done well.
I'll drop that on the floor.
I'll hold the milk jug while you're opening
Thank
everything
you
else.
very much. Oh, two little teacups.
We have 2 teacups for you and your husband, Bob, who unfortunately can't make it tonight.
Beautiful, thank you.
And there's 2 more components, sorry, and I'll take the teacups for you. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, wow. There you go.
So the teacups go underneath, and that's the diffuser there.
Oh, how lovely. And more.
There's more to it.
So we've got the tea from the sugar tea and rum.
And this is the sugar.
The sugar, yes.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Like yourself, of course.
Oh, thank you, Fredwuar.
I'll just take this.
There's more to it, Kathy.
Oh, that's the lid.
There you go.
Thank you. And then there's one more.
And there's one more.
Now, I did a survey with the T2 staff at Civic today. And so I had to ask them, what is popular with the beautiful elderly women? It's no joke, Kathy. This is a gift in all seriousness.
Oh, of course. French and grey. Beautiful.
French or grey? It'll help you remember myself as Fredwuar. Because you could say, comment ça va aujourd'hui? And you'd say,
Yeah.
exactly. So I have one more gift for you as well, because I couldn't supply you with the rum, but I supplied you with something else, Kathy. I'll take the tea off you.
Wow. This looks like is
So all this is a gift for you and Bob to enjoy. And who's Bob exactly? Sorry, Ian?
Bob's my father.
The other half responsible for the 3 beautiful children. So we've got, this is a gift for you for all the years that you have dedicated to Canberra basketball and helped to where it is. It's not a laughing matter because don't forget we had websites such as CBR to USA.
Oh, we did. True, that's true. We did have that, didn't we? Yes.
And your hard dedicated work kept the Canberra people in touch with what was happening with each player that were overseas.
True.
Unfortunately, we're missing that right now. So no one knows what's happening with players such as Blake Jones and soon to be Alex Tui.
Yes, and Bowen, of course. And
Oh, yes. So what's going to happen, Kathy? Will we see a return?
we may have to have bring it out of retirement. I haven't totally committed it to the archives, so we'll just see.
So yes, we can see that you've been there for every game doing the scoreboard and the duty and everything, the stats. So you're an important foundation.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Where there's the Morisons, you can bet your dollar that you can find Kathy there.
Well, now I'm just bring the brownies, that's that's my new job.
So what do you have there's Ambrosia Distillery, which is a new distillery that's been around for a year now.
Yeah.
It's brought to you by Andrew Galbraith. You guys might have heard that surname before. Affiliated with Hayden as their brothers, and Hayden's just recently had a baby as well. So
Yes, wow.
Andrew, who used his knowledge and experience from his medical science degree, brought all this together and now has the Ambrosia Distillery. And we've got some amazing flavours. Can you see what the flavours are, Kathy?
Oh, no, you would ask me that. 'Cause I didn't know.
Sorry.
Ben's going to tell me though, isn't he?
You got some gin, some toffee vodka,
Oh, wow.
and
Yes.
some apple cinnamon vodka.
Well, that sounds amazing.
very sad.
Absolutely amazing.
Perhaps we can pour these shots for Ian's departure. Not now, but
Not now.
for the family. This is for the family, of course.
Lovely. That would be very nice, yes. Just a little tiny bit because, yes, we don't want him to be getting woozy onto the plane, do we? No.
Kathy, thank you so much. And I'll just greet you with a do.
Do.
Yeah, thanks, Kathy. Yes, of course. Thank you very much. Back to you, Ian. With your last day in Canberra, do you have any plans for dinner or get-together?
Yeah, I can imagine. I'll go to the Gunners game, of course, but going to dinner with the family would be nice.
So I need to ask you, sorry, Ian and Glenn, if you're going to a dinner, would you be wearing better attire compared to this picture here?
Oh, God.
Can you tell me what's happening in this picture and who do we have in here?
Yeah, this is one of the ACT rep teams.
Oh, we'll show the camera as well.
Yeah, this was one of the ACT rep teams. Didn't realise it was fancy dress. Well, just even smart casual. And I just showed up in my hoodie. And yeah, there you go.
We've got famous faces such as Mitch Brown, Jake Jobling, and we've got our favourite 3&D player from Vikings. Who else would that be?
Yeah, Declan. Yep.
Who, like yourself, is now retired. Is that correct?
Yep, he's retired. Hang on.
And how many championships did he win in total as well before retiring?
Oh, he probably ran the same as me. We've been playing together so long.
How many years exactly?
Years now. I've lost count.
And then in the later years, he defined his game with a 3-point shot. Is that correct?
Yep, he was a bit of a sniper when he wanted to be.
Agreed. So you can put that picture now, but hopefully you'll dress better for all the occasions later on before you go.
Yes, I hope so too.
Ian, we discovered there's so many things to you from this interview. Would you call yourself the godfather or gangster figure within the Canberra basketball scene or anywhere that you've been involved in the world with basketball?
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of a godfather figure in the basketball scene, yes.
Which leads me to my next picture. Oh, God. It's not here. Which leads me to the next picture. If you'd like to open this up and have a look. If you'd like to show the camera.
Wow. This is iconic.
It is. You'll see there's two things that during your time in Canberra that have been iconic to you. What can you see in the pictures that have been iconic, that have been blended in?
Yeah, I see a Canberra Gunners logo, and then I see Tuggeranong Vikings logo.
So what we've done here is, this is our final gift to you. It's an oil painting done by local artist Susan Creswell, aka Susan Kennedy, and she titled this Championship Attitude.
It's very well done. So thanks for that. Yeah, it's fantastic.
How she came up with this was when I explained to her of who you are and how you have bounced back from all the obstacles in your life and brought success to all teams involved. She decided to call this masterpiece what you see, the Championship Attitude.
Yes, and this is just me celebrating the end of my college career. So which was very successful, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
Glenn, what are your thoughts with this iconic picture?
I haven't seen him look that cool since.
I mean, I can't blame you. You've gone from this guy here to this guy here, the ultimate dad life.
Yeah, these books are a new investment, so I'm slowly transitioning.
The truth is, don't be fooled by the rocks that he's got. He's still Ian from the block.
Yes, very true.
So I'll take that picture from you and we'll get to put it here. I have a picture of you both right here, right now. You're wearing your favorite hoodie there, Ian.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the Tuggeranong Vikings basketball club and the team that you've fostered through the years?
Yeah, it's a great culture. Ever since coming in when I was 15 years old into the men's team, I've always been well supported, and good guys, good culture, just and a lot of fun as well. We have a lot of fun in the team.
And who do you think is important for that culture, Glenn?
Oh, I really think it started with Coach Michael Lloyd. You know, that's where the good culture of the Vikings really started. When we lost our old coaches and Lloydie came in.
Some would agree with that, some might not, but one of the iconic players of Lloydie's career, and he's not afraid to call it, is that iconic timeout with Tony Plunkett. Do you recall that?
It's a great timeout.
I mean, he steered the boys back in line even though you were leading by 40 points, is that correct?
What people fail to admit is the boys were tired. You know, it was his first game back after a second retirement.
And he just came back concussed, so no one understood.
People were tired. We hadn't had a break. We needed a little sit down.
Maybe perhaps it's best to take the Ted Lasso philosophy. It's don't be judgmental, be curious. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it was a very curious timeout, but I think it was a good timeout at the same time.
Is there anything that you'd like to add when you look at this picture between you, both of you, before Ian goes away? Would you like to say anything more, Glenn?
Lance up.
Wow, words to your brother, Lance up.
Lance up.
I can't agree with him anymore. Lance up.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
That Lancer mentality. You got to have that Lancer mentality, you know? It's the only way to get through life.
Lance up. I'll keep that in mind. Now, Ian and Glenn, why should people care about the Morison brothers? Why should people care?
We're just some blue collar boys, just listening to Luke Coombs, listening to some Juice WRLD. Yeah.
And XXXTentacion.
Yes, of course. Yeah. We're just good guys.
So that's why people should care about you?
Yeah.
Would you agree, Glenn?
They can care about us if they want, you know? It doesn't affect us either way.
You'll keep on shining while they're still in the bottom of the depths, wherever they might be. All right. Thanks for your time. Keep washing your hands in the free world and do.
Yeah.